one of the most popular events on the South African Championship calendar. Run this year in the Gamtoers Valley near Jeffreys Bay, the Castrol Winterberg saw Springbok Alfie Cox looking for his 5th successive win in the event.
They've had rain here for the last 4 days, and it's still raining at the moment, so coming from Natal where it's dry and the Transvaal, we haven't seen rain for about 3 months, and it's going to be interesting.
The Castrol Winterberg is a compulsory event on the South African Enduro Championship calendar. The format also differs from that of other Enduro races, and there's a special formula for success.
It's a tight event. It's made up of regularity stages and special tests which are more motocross orientated tests. They're just short distances, 1 or 2 kilometers. So you got basically stay on time the whole day and go for it in the specials. And that's where the race is won. It's only going to be a couple of seconds like usual that separates everyone, unless there's a very long special test, which I doubt there is.
Bloemfontein rider Graham McLaughlin was one of the pre-race favourites in the 200 class, with sections of the route hard going for the riders. For some, no names, no petrol, the going got a little bit too tough. East London rider Jan Creel gave himself a few anxious moments. Creel had a little difficulty making it to the top of this section, but had just enough momentum to get the job done. He was followed by a rider, again no names and no petrol, who unwillingly got better acquainted with the local fauna and flora. Just when everything is going along smoothly, riders often find themselves face-to-face with TV cameramen who duly record incidents competitors would like to forget. A few stretching exercises never did anyone any harm. For others, there are problems of another kind. There were no problems for Winston Yamaha rider Richard Manning, wearing a special boot after having a toe amputated recently, who was well up with the leaders before dropping out of contention. Manning eventually finished 11th overall, but it was a tired Stuart Dix who pushed his machine into a refuel point. While some riders attended to technical problems, there was also proof that it was not only motorcycles that needed refueling. The more varied the terrain, the better the Enduro Brigade like it, and the clerk of the course came up with a tough route. Springbok Alfie Cox was revelling in the conditions and soon took a tight grip on the event on the 125 Castrol Honda. Cox first won the Castrol Winterberg in 1987 and has won every year since 1989. A steady performance saw Johannesburg rider Hilton Hayward on a Suzuki 250 move into 2nd place after Jeremy Davies ran into problems in a riverbed and disappeared underwater to lose valuable time. No one was going to stop Cox from maintaining his incredible run in the Castrol Winterberg. The diminutive Springbok from Natal gradually ground the opposition into the dust over the 250-kilometre course. Cox duly recorded his 5th successive victory, finishing well ahead of Hilton Hayward on the Suzuki. 3rd place went to Jeremy Davies, who recovered from his unscheduled swim to work his way back into the top 3.
The weather was unbelievable, having rain here the last 3 days. So riding it with no dust and in the wet conditions always suits me fine.